Man, did you see how Ron yelled at his kid? Oh my goodness, did you see the outfit she wore to dinner? I can't believe it. Judgment. Let's go. I want to talk a little bit about judgment, right? It's something that most people struggle with. Some people don't even realize it. I didn't for a long time. And it's something I really wanted to get out of my responses, my programs. I didn't want to instantly see something, see somebody, something they say and be like, oh, cast judgment. Oh, I'm better than you. Oh, you shouldn't do that. I didn't want to live like that. So I did a lot of work. I did a lot of research. Like I spent years doing mental health spaces, reading this, reading that, experimenting and everything. So here's what worked for me, and I want to share it with everybody. When you have that emotional response to immediately judge somebody, it is a subconscious wiring. It's a program. It's in your ideology, your imaginary relations to what are real, according to Louis Althusser. So it's part of your programming. It's just natural. So how do we snap that? Okay, well, first off, how we fix anything, only you can fix you. Sometimes you need a guide, but only you can do the work. You got to go in here and all of it. So you have to realize that your mistakes, your problems, the times you were the tyrant, that's the vocabulary we use, the times you were the bad guy, that it's okay. Yes, you hurt somebody. Yes, you did something wrong. Yes, you still carry guilt around for it. You wish you could change it. But you know what? You did it. It's part of who you are. And if you can look back on those moments and say, okay, I gained experience. I learned that I don't like feeling like that because I treated somebody that way. I don't like how I made somebody else feel because I treated them that way. I learned to respond different. I learned to handle it different. But the big key is integration, is finding what you learned, being grateful for what you learned, and making that experience a part of the foundation that has created you today. And if you don't like who you are today, cool. You got today, you got tomorrow. You can work on it. We can get it better. This is how. Once you've integrated some of those moments in the past and you attach them to a learning and to gratitude, you start to let go of the guilt. You start to let go of the shame because you realize it's just a journey. We're all on it. We're all in different steps of the path. We're all learning different things, but it's a journey of growth. Okay, yeah. I can remember one time I hurt a guy's feelings. He was a bass player. He was jamming. We were kind of getting messed up and partying, and I told him he looked like Bebop and Rocksteady. Dude never talked to me again. He was a phenomenal human. Very nice, sweet person, intelligent, great friend, talented musician, amongst other things. I carried that for about 10 plus years until I finally said, okay, well, you know what? I needed to learn what it felt like to really hurt somebody from judging them. That person needed to learn what it felt like being the victim and being judged. And hopefully he has integrated his aspect of that trauma, but that's his journey. That's not mine. Mine was being the tyrant. And I've accepted it. And I've learned to not say those things. I've learned when I think those things to say to myself, I reject that as a part of who I am. That ain't me. I ain't doing that. Nope, not who I am. You do that over and over and over and over with the integration, and the thoughts come up less and less and less and less. And once you have hit a point where you're no longer judging yourself, you've integrated who you are, you love who you are, and you're working to be who you want to be even more, guess what? When Ron yells at his kids, or Cynthia wears that outfit, or that car cuts you off and they look differently than you, those thoughts don't pop in your head anymore. You start to go, okay, they're on their path, they're on their journey, they're figuring something out. They have an aspect about them that is going to create an issue for them that they need to resolve and learn the lesson from. Because we are all here together. We are all learning together, playing this game of growth and experience. And the more we can have control over our responses by integrating our past, by reprogramming that ideology, the more we can show people options. Hey, man, that guy didn't get mad when that person said that, or that person showed up looking like crud and everyone was nice and gave him a hug and brought him into the group. Oh, they did that differently than I would have. That worked out well. That was nice. That made me feel good just to watch it. You give people options on how to live, and you give more options and better options when you grow, when you learn from your experience, when you find the gratitude in what came from that moment. So that's judgment. You know what I'm saying? Let's just cut it out. Let's just do some love, be nice to people. Let's go.